Hi, my name is Mary and today I'm going to be discussing my jersey knit dress project. The criteria for this project was to create 3 sister dresses that were dresses that you can wear to work, modern, contemporary, easygoing, that you can just throw on and effortless and still look cute. So I started with my first drape. I was inspired by Rick Owens, Helmut Lang, and I wanted something very edgy. Even though it's a work dress, I wanted something that still looked cute and something that you could go to work with and still be able to go out for drinks after work and not have to go home and change. So that way it would be like a day to nighttime dress. The one thing that I really wanted to keep consistent in my drapes was the tail and the gathered area over here. So for my first design, I decided to go with a loose little turtleneck and make it a cap sleeve, and I wanted to do a high-low kind of dress. I kept the tail to come over to the side and I had the gathers up front. For my seam treatment, I decided to go with something that would start in the armholes in the front and move on to the back. Even though there's a lot going on in the front, I didn't want to keep the back empty. So I thought if I kept the seam treatment going towards the back, it would create like a cool look to it. As for my fabric treatment, which is the little paint splatters, I thought it would add a nice little edgy touch to the green fabric. I wanted to have it coming from the upper of the arm and from the bottom and kind of make its way to the middle and kind of emphasize the middle area of this dress. For my second dress, I decided to go with something a little bit more shorter, not have a tail go in the back, something kind of in a mid-length. I decided to keep the tail coming on from the shoulder down, so I thought it would add like a cool little shift dress kind of thing. And for this dress, I decided to go with a longer sleeve and have the detailing go on the sleeves, so that way they can pull up the sleeves if they wanted to, or pull it down and have it be a long sleeve dress. For this dress, I decided to have the seam treatment be on the arms because I think it would emphasize the adjustability of the dress. As for the fabric treatment, I wanted to come up from the bottom and up into the corner of her shoulder. For my third dress, I decided to go with something like a mini dress kind of look since I already had a longish look, a mid-length. So this one I decided to go completely short. I wanted to keep this aspect of my dress. However, I did want to have an off-the-shoulder look. I thought it would be a nice difference of a neckline since I had like a kind of a cut neck over here and a turtleneck kind of look over here. I thought something off the shoulder would be pretty cool. I still kept the gathers on the dress like the original drape and the tail coming down the same way. So the minor changes that I made to that was the off the shoulder look. For this dress, I decided I would do the seam treatment over here and on the neckline. And I thought for this one, I would have the fabric treatment start off really strong in the shoulder and kind of lighten its way as it gets to the bottom of the dress. So I think this dress would have the most fabric treatment, and I think that would be a little more different, whereas the first two won't have too much and the third one would have a little bit more. Since it is a shorter dress, I thought it would look a lot better. Overall, I do feel like I covered the criteria needed for this dress project. I have 3 different necklines, 3 different lengths. The seam treatments and fabric treatments are all used in different placements on the dresses, and it is 3 sister dresses that work well together. I do feel like it is an effortless dress, daytime to night, and I think any body type would be able to wear the dress and look great.